The Executive Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, Aminu Maida, has blamed the low revenue generation of the Commission to the inability of NCC to sell its 5G spectrum to any of the telecommunications company in the country. He stated this at the budget defense exercise before the National Assembly Joint Committee on Telecommunications at the National Assembly Complex in Abuja on Wednesday. The report.
Maida said the Commission tried everything possible to dispose of the 5G spectrum, but was unable to do so as many of the prospective buyers had already acquired one for themselves.
We were not able to auction, and this was primarily because of the market conditions. So the two large operators already have 5G spectrum, and they are actually underutilizing it. Now, the third largest operator who we're banking on to purchase this spectrum, unfortunately indicated to us that perhaps this is not the right time to do it, and they made it clear that their strategy was to expand their 4G.
Members of the committee took time to quiz the NCC boss and his team on measures put in place to improve telecom services in the country.
Major reason for the drop in the revenue, that is inability to auction 5G spectrum, and in 2025 apparently you do not have plan to still auction that one. Otherwise I would have expected a figure close to the 292 billion that you had for 2024, but you're only having 49.784 billion for 2025.
In 2024, I think what you did was 25% to Nigerian data protection. The law says you ought to give them 2.8. I am aware that your revenue was cut in 2024, but the percentage you gave them is not at par with what you were cut by. Let's say you were cut by 50%. and you cut what you gave them by 50%, then there is justification for that.
Earlier, while declaring the sitting open, the co-chairman of the committee, Senator Ikra Bilbis, made it clear that the submissions of the NCC will allow members to ask questions that will help the Commission improve in its operations in 2025.
According to the recent data by the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, NBS, the telecommunications sector in Nigeria contributes around 16% to the country gross domestic product, GDP. With this in mind, the NCC being the regulator, it must be fully equipped in all ramifications, including finances.
The NCC team explained that in 2024, the sum of 332.8 billion naira was projected to be transferred to the Consolidated Revenue Fund, but only 111 billion naira was remitted. For 2025, the Commission's projected revenue is 272.4 billion naira, expected from operation levies and spectrum fees. The committee adjourned, sitting expressing satisfaction with the Commission's budget performance for 2024 and its budget estimate for 2025.